you, bad Larry.
A sad day for the X Factor series, as this issue is Louise Simonson's last with the run. I think it is fitting her last story revolves around Iceman, as she wrote Inferno, which revolved around Marvel Girl and Cyclops, maybe mainly. Many stories revolving around Archangel, and the Extinction Agenda saw very little action from Iceman. So I think it's fitting she is ending her run by giving Iceman 2 issues, the Iceman fans a little love, and also flesh out the Iceman character a little bit that was often in the shadows for most of her 60-issue run. While we'll say Portacio does a great job with movement, which is important for a character like Iceman, who always seems to be in motion, the downfall of his art is that it's quite line driven. There's lots and lots of straight lines everywhere, which sometimes can be distracting. This issue is titled The Price, as in the price one must pay. And in this case, we're looking at the price of love, the price of honor, the price of pride. These are the main elements driving this story. The failed rescue attempt has basically declared war between the two Yakuza clans. Mariko's clan, who is helping Iceman, and Tatsuo's clan, who is holding Opal hostage. Iceman, ironically, is a hothead. A Marvel Girl is trying to hold him back, calm him down, using her telekinesis. Iceman tells her to let him go, which she does, and he's off solo to save his girl, the woman he loves. We've moved to the Tatsuo clan and see Opal standing at her father's grave. Hero, the cyborg super ninja who has basically laid claim to Opal, has knowledge of her family but was told not to spill the beans. But in order to make a connection with Opal, he does it anyway. Here we see, quote, the price come in. What is the price of loyalty? This dude Hero is disobeying his master to woo a girl. Opal's father is the son of Tatsuo and hooks up with her mom, Shizuko, infuriating Tatsuo, which you can see here. Old boy is pissed. Tatsuo loves slapping people around. He orders Shizuko back home, and in order to spare her life and the unborn baby's life, Shizuko is sent back. And she has Opal in shame and is all alone. So I wonder how she wound up back with Tatsuo. The price for Shizuko to regain her honor? Marry some schmuck her family chose and send Opal off to America to live with cousins. But soon after, Opal's father was killed in battle, thus leaving Tatsuo without an heir, a male heir, which is why he was forced to recapture Opal, and his bloodline runs through Opal. Opal is just the wrong gender. He needs him a male grandson. And Hero here, he said the price to honor his father and become a warrior was to give up his dream of being a poet. For a moment, Opal is kind of getting that Stockholm syndrome, but shakes herself out of it, reminding herself that Iceman is surely coming for her. And what is the price of superiority in battle? Hero says that even though he told Opal he wanted to be a poet, well, that's kind of a lie. He really wanted to be a Yakuza super samurai. But there's no honor now that he relies so much on his cyborg upgrades. Opal tries to escape, but her grandfather Tatsuo catches her in the act and finds out that Hero spilled the beans about her family's past, which really pisses him off. Tatsuo doesn't take disobedience lightly. He puts Opal in a cell and told her that he's gonna pick her husband now. He tried to let her choose, but her time is up. He also instructed his scientists to give old Hero the business for disobeying him. But during the transfer, Iceman shows up and starts his attack. Because Opal vouched so hard for Hero, Tatsuo decides to give him one more shot, and he is ordered to go battle Iceman with the other cyber ninjas. Opal's mom slithers up to Tatsuo and has him drink some tea. The cyber ninjas go one way on the campus, while on the opposite side, Marvel Girl is about to use her telekinesis to lift the Mariko and her army of human ninjas over the wall. Everyone has their mission. Shizuko tells Mariko that tea she gave Tatsuo was poisoned. I knew it. Tatsuo was a fool to ever trust Shizuko. You know she would betray him eventually for her own daughter. Hero is faster than the two cyber ninjas, but that speed advantage allows his fellow soldiers to launch a strike against him. A betrayal. They think Hero is a double agent and are trying to take him out. Iceman comes in and balances the fight out. Hero takes the pause to kill his two fellow cyber ninjas. I mean, they were trying to kill him, so fair is fair. There is a bit of acknowledgement of help from Hero to Iceman, but Hero reminds him that they are enemies and must do battle. Mariko and Shizuko manage to free Opal from her prison cell, but tell her that Iceman is about to fight Hero. Opal runs off to the fight. She clearly wants Iceman, but also has some sort of feelings for Hero as well. She doesn't want either of them to die. I stated earlier that Portasio's art is very line based, line heavy, which now with computer and technology, they can use shading variations to create the same effect and make the art look more like a painting than this clearly anime inspired art. Opal shows up just as the fight between Iceman and Hero begins. Iceman encases Hero in ice, but Hero blasts right through it. Opal is all up in the fight. Girl, go sit down somewhere. Hero and Iceman decide to fight man to man without powers. I don't know if that's a good idea. I know Iceman has been training with the X-Men since he was a teenager, but that training was more focused on him using his powers in battle. I'm not sure he is the equal to a Japanese man who grew up in a ninja Yakuza group. And just like I thought, Hero jumps out of his armor and is clearly faster, stronger, and is whooping Bobby's ass like a redheaded stepchild. But I will give it to Bobby. He keeps getting up, and Hero continues his ass whooping on him. Opal is freaking out on the sideline, begging Marvel Girl to step in and do something, but she does not, at the request of Iceman. This was her price to pay, honoring Iceman's wishes, watching her friend get the snot beat out of him. Iceman is really regretting his decision to fight man to man, and Opal finally spills the truth about Hero. He's too connected to his cyber upgrades. He can't fight man to man because he is no longer a true regular man. He's too much upgraded with his cyber upgrades. Iceman takes his opportunity while Hero is navel gazing and starts pouring it on. And Hero is wondering if Opal is right. And if she is, what honor is there in beating Bobby as a man when he clearly has an advantage due to his cyber upgrades? Bobby gives Hero one more shot, the last he can muster, which floors Hero. Hero basically taps out for honor's sake. He could have kept on beating Bobby, but he knows the truth. He's no longer just a man. And then tells Opal to run off with Iceman while they still can. Opal thinks she can have her cake and eat it too, asking Hero to come with them. Hello, Iceman ain't trying to have a throuple relationship here, but Hero declines. He knows his place is with the Yakuza clan in Japan, so he's staying. Oh wow, did Hero just blow the whole place down? Interesting ending. I think he did a self destruction or something, leaving Bobby, Opal, and Marvel Girl to head back to New York City safe and sound. I guess he felt like that was the only honorable thing left to do uh, once he realized that he lost all his honor by becoming a cyber ninja. He decided to blow it all up. Wow, what a cool little story allowing Iceman to shine and weird semi team up with Marvel Girl. That part seemed clunky. But that concludes the time Louise Simonson had on this title. I just have to give her her flowers for creating so many awesome stories that I loved in one of my favorite Cyclops led teams. Next issue, Chris Claremont takes over the writing duties, and we will have the combo art of Wilse Portacio and Jim Lee, so that is exciting. Stay tuned, we only have a few more X Factor issues left, so hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you real soon. Peace.